Yes, be ready. Start. The farmers of this country have increased the productivity of their farms during the last 1 decade with the result that on the average about 100 men leave the land every day. Stop. By better methods and extensive mechanization, the output per man has been doubled since the last 20 years, and this has meant that many who earned their living on the land have become surplus, but others have left because they wanted better paid jobs and perhaps a pension for old age. Stop. These men do not think a healthy outdoor life compensates for the lower income of the farmer despite other advantages such as living on the spot with very often a free or almost free house. Stop. Moreover, in the outdoor life there are several other facilities which are very essential in modern life. Stop. For example, television, cinema, and other activities as clubs and parks which are not available to the farmer in villages even after hard day's work. Stop. The traditional extras of farm workers tend to become fewer, and the days of such things as harvest, teas, oblique food provided in the field by the farmer's wife are also gone, with much of the harvest spirit that went with them. Stop. In accepting these trends, we have lost some of that comradeships which is such a pleasant part of farming. Stop. The most serious thing about the drift is that it is usually those in their 30s who go away from and farming can ill afford to lose its experienced younger men. Stop. As a result of our labor force, it is aging, and we must take steps actively to attract young men. Stop. We must impress upon our young men that even in if they have their university's degree, they can still continue farming, which can bring them much more prosperity than they will be able to get in service. Stop. One system that has some prospect of success in the revised farm apprenticeship scheme, but a difficulty in farming is that a good man can usually get his price with or without a label. Stop. This scheme at least has the merit of being a constructive attempt to attract young recruits. Stop. It is a step in the right direction with all good aims in it which must be made to work. Stop. For I am sure that we farms, oblique farmers, have got to take the problem of our men's prospects much more seriously than in the past in the order to have an efficient labor force at our disposal. Stop. There are also seasonal workers available to work in the farms. Stop. They have the necessary experience and they are available every year to the farmers to help them in their work. Stop. Their wages ranged from rupees 3 to rupees 4 per day, including free morning tea, lunch, and dinner. Stop. They are also provided free BDs, and in the evening they can take home some vegetables grown in the villages. Stop. Slowly we find that these seasonal workers are going to work in factories where they earn more money and get work regularly for 12 months in a year. Stop, they get much more facilities. Stop, if this trend continues, a day will come when there will not be sufficient labor force available to work in farms. Stop.